What second-hand iron can you buy for 13 grand? A nearly new Mondeo, an Astra convertible, a BMW 7 Series, or a Bentley Turbo R? A Bentley Turbo R? But a new Turbo R is 150,000. 13 grand must be some mistake. Yes, you heard me right. You can buy one of these old dowagers for the same price as a second-hand Mondeo, and I've done it. I paid for this D-Reg 105,000 mile Turbo R just 13,250. And I'm here to tell you, it's absolutely glorious. Because it can crack 145 and hiss to 60 in just 6 seconds. There's no lag from the turbo and it doesn't handle like the Canberra. It always feels poised, accurate and agile. Plus, if you drive your Bentley gently, you'll get 18 miles to every gallon. Now I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, oh yes, he bought it using his trade contacts. That's how he got it cheap. Well, you're wrong. Because I bought this car fair and square out of a classified ad in Top Marks magazine, and you can too. And shall I tell you why you should instantly go out and grab one of these cars before there are none left? Because you get the most exquisite rainforest of polished timber, the softest, finest leather, beautifully chrome, detailed switches that belong in Fabergé's window. But most important of all, you get a 6.5 litre V8 engine with a turbocharger the size of a dustbin lid. It's wonderful. And don't forget, Bentley is one of the most desirable brands in the world, more powerful even than Ferrari and Porsche. Rolls-Royces may be for pools winners and northern entrepreneurs, but Bentleys are seriously cool. It's going to be very hard for me to put into words how this car makes me feel, but suffice it to say that I bought it a week ago, and since then I have covered 1,000 miles. Any excuse, bottle of milk, a paper, I'll go, I'll take the Bentley. It's just so elevated, so imperial. It's just Balmoral with number plates. You can waft around feeling superior, moneyed, middle age, or if you depress the big accelerator to the floorboards, suddenly you're at the wheel of 2 whole tons of fun.
Everybody knows a Bentley. This is Britain. This is what we are. This makes a statement. And it makes a statement of success and happiness. And the greatest thing about it is that you don't have to be a lottery winner to be able to afford to run it. It's as cheap to run as a BMW or a Jaguar.
And he's right. If you shop around and go to an independent Bentley specialist, you'll pay around £150 for a minor service and 500 quid for a big one. That's about the same as you'd pay for an E-Class Merc or a 7 Series BMW. Tyres. You could pay up to £240 each, or if you do your homework and shop around, you can find them for as little as £75 a corner. And that's my point. These are not dear cars to run. So if you want to take the plunge and buy a Bentley Turbo R, and I heartily recommend you should, here are a few rules. First, they're very colour sensitive. Only get them in dark colours. Dark blue, black, dark green. Avoid white, magnolia, and particularly scrap dealer red. Make sure the interior is mint, because that'll cost you a king's ransom to retrim. Lots and lots of oil pressure on the gauge, please. And remember that the EFI cars, the later ones, will run on unleaded. The carburettor ones won't. Most important of all, though, get a service history, but not just any service histories. Bentleys must have provenance. I like this car particularly because not only did it have a full Bentley service history book stamped up, but look, all this. Bills going back ages and ages and ages, old MOTs, all the way back to 1987. The moral of the story is, if the owner is organised, caring and efficient enough to have kept a file of old bills, he's not going to be the sort of bloke that treats his Bentley like a peasant treats a donkey. He's going to be a gentleman. So what am I going to do with my bargain Turbo R? Well, we'll be revisiting her after the next incumbent has run her for 6 months to see exactly what she costs, which regretfully means I'm going to hand her over. But not quite yet. I've got places to go and people to see. November should be fine.